All right, welcome to today's Explainer. We're breaking down a massively requested topic right now. So, if you're a young guy, especially if you're in that 14 to 25 age bracket, and you've been dreaming about building an impressive physique, but you don't want to step foot in a gym, well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're walking through a completely no equipment 5-step blueprint taken directly from our source material. And honestly, here's the best part. If you follow this strictly, you're going to see clear, undeniable changes in your body in just 2 weeks. Seriously, let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this because before we can actually build it, we kind of need to know what we're aiming for, right? So, what exactly makes a body truly aesthetic? Is it just, being super slim like a marathon runner? Or is it being insanely bulky and muscular? Or is it something else entirely? Maybe like a perfect balance? Well, building an aesthetic physique, it isn't just about packing on massive size or, I don't know, growing a rugged beard to look more masculine. It's actually all about achieving a perfectly defined, sharp form. We're talking about a balanced physique that features a razor-sharp V shape, highly visible abs, and incredibly strong proportions that just make you look sharp, confident, and honestly, powerful no matter what clothing you're wearing. Just look at this comparison for a second. On one side, we've got what the source refers to as the soft boy look, lacking definition, lacking that strong posture, and overall, it just appears a bit unbalanced. But on the other side, the aesthetic man. You see the difference there? It's the strong proportions and that signature V shape that immediately signals discipline and capability. That lack of form on the left, that is exactly the problem we're targeting and solving today. So here's the exact 5-step roadmap we're going to cover today. 1. Push and pull. 2. The V shape. 3. Strong lower body. 4. Diet and recovery. And 5. Mindset and consistency. Let's move to and see how this builds, because you'll notice how these escalating tiers stack right on top of each other. We start by shaping the upper body, right? Then we carve out the core, anchor it all with a powerful lower body, and finally, we lock the whole thing in with fuel and mindset. Every single tier supports the next to create the ultimate physical transformation. All right, step 1, push and pull. Look, broad arms, a wide chest, and strong shoulders, those are the absolute foundation of your physique. So, how do we actually build that foundation at home? Through very specific push mechanics. If you're a beginner, no stress. Just start with knee push-ups. Aim for about 5 to 10 reps just to build up that confidence. Once you've got that down, you want to shift over to standard push-ups, going for maximum reps with absolutely perfect form. Don't rush it. Next up, to target the upper chest and shoulders, grab a bed or find a wall for incline push-ups. And finally, the real challenge here, diamond push-ups. You're going to bring your hands together in a diamond shape right on the floor. Give me 3 sets with slow, strict control. This heavily targets your inner chest and triceps. But hey, pushing is really only half the equation here. To actually balance those upper body proportions, you've got to pull. Now, assuming you don't just have pull-up bars hanging around at home, we can easily balance things out using simple household items. You can do doorway rows by wrapping a strong, sturdy towel around your door handles. This will absolutely blast your back and biceps. Or alternatively, try reverse table dips. Just pull yourself up from under a sturdy table to activate your triceps and upper back. Remember, it's all about balanced proportions. Moving right along to step 2, the V shake. Now, this is easily the most eye-catching part of an aesthetic physique. But listen to me carefully here. You do not get a sharp V shape just by doing a few simple crunches. No way. It requires intense core work and low body fat. To carve out that shape, you need to dedicate just 15 to 20 minutes daily to these 4 specific movements. First, leg raises. Lying flat, bring your legs up and control them on the way down. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps to hit those stubborn lower abs. Second, the classic plank. Hold it on your elbows, keep a straight back, and go for at least 30 seconds to build that deep core strength. Third, Russian twists. Twist side to side to hit the obliques and really define that V-line. And finally, mountain climbers. Do these at a fast pace to hit the abs while simultaneously burning fat. Consistency with these 4 moves, that's exactly what's going to carve out that sharp V shape over time. All right, step 3, strong lower body. I gotta warn you right now, skipping leg day is literally the biggest mistake you can make. It leaves you looking totally unbalanced and completely lacking real-world power. So here is your essential at-home leg routine. Start off with bodyweight squats, 3 sets of 15 reps to really hit the quads and glutes. Then move right into lunges, dipping down one leg at a time. This will drastically improve your balance and core stability. Next up is the wall sit. Just press your back flat against a wall in a seated position and hold it there for 30 to 60 seconds. I promise you, this is going to burn immensely, but it builds incredible endurance and perfects your posture. Finally, wrap it up with calf raises. Rise up on your toes for 3 sets of 20 reps to add shape and strength to your lower legs. Which brings us to step 4, diet and recovery. I want to give you a quick reality check here. You can do every single exercise perfectly for an hour a day, but it means absolutely nothing if you neglect your body for the remaining 23 hours. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this massive statistic, 70%. According to the source, 70% of Indians lack proper protein and nutrition in their daily meals. Muscles simply cannot grow without protein, guys. So if you fall into this majority, you are seriously holding back your own transformation. You've probably heard the old quote, "Abs are made in the kitchen." Well, I'm here to reinforce that this isn't just some catchy fitness phrase. It is 100% the truth. But hey, the great news is that you don't need expensive supplements or extreme, miserable dieting. You really just need smart, clean, home-cooked food. So what does that actually look like in practice? Focus on highly accessible protein sources, things like eggs, milk, peanuts, and sprouts. Then, balance that out with energy-giving carbs like roti, rice, fruits, and nuts. And alongside this simple diet, you need massive daily hydration. We are talking 3 to 4 liters of water every single day. Hydration is basically your secret weapon. It flushes out toxins and rapidly boosts your muscle recovery. And finally, step 5, mindset and consistency. This brings us right to the climax of this explainer. You could know the absolute best workouts in the world, but that knowledge is totally useless without the psychological discipline to actually execute it. Right now, there is a critical battle happening in your brain. On one side, you have natural testosterone. That's the hormone that actively drives muscle building, motivation, and razor-sharp focus. But on the other side, artificial dopamine traps. The source points out that frequent distractions, like excessive social media scrolling, masturbation, and watching adult content, they artificially spike your dopamine. And what happens? This traps you in a brutal cycle of laziness and low energy, completely killing your real-life motivation and tanking your natural drive. So, the crucial point is this: you must take control. While you absolutely will see physical changes in just 14 days, the most effective way to permanently rewire your brain is the 21-day rule. You need to build your routine and follow it flawlessly for 21 days straight to forge a truly unbreakable mindset. Your mind only becomes strong when you become truly loyal to your own words. So, I'm going to leave you with this final, provocative question. Are you ready to stop making excuses and take the initial 14-day challenge to kickstart your life today? The entire blueprint is right here. You don't need a gym, you don't need fancy equipment, you literally just need discipline. Start your transformation journey today and see what you are truly capable of. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.